Guys? So yesterday's video decided to have issues because I decided to have issues myself and forget to turn my Wi-Fi back on, and YouTube's only set up to download or upload on Wi-Fi, and so obviously no Wi-Fi meant no upload until like really late last night. Well, the thing that I kind of want to talk about today, I'm probably not going to be able to make a very long video, being as half of my lunch is over because I went to a store on break. Instead of recording pre-store, I decided that now that I'm only got like 10 minutes left, I guess I'm now going to record this. So there's like these like little sores at your mouth that you get whenever you have dentures, and they're dealable. Sometimes I take ibuprofen for them, and then sometimes I just let them go because like sometimes they're not really that bad. But now there's a sore that I'm used to, which is like a sore that you get from your dentures being too big or too small, whatever being the case. It kind of like cuts your gums up. It makes them hurt real bad. You can't eat anything or even let the denture sit there because it's just sitting on that raw spot, which fucking hurts. And so I'm used to that. And then normally what you just gotta do to fix those, you just gotta call your person up that does your dentures. See, I don't even know if he's like a dentist, like if I'm supposed to be calling him a dentist, or if he's like an oral surgeon, or like what the fuck he is. But the denture dude, I would just call that place, and then they would just schedule me for that day or the next day for me to come in and have my dentures readjusted, so that way they weren't like cutting up my mouth the whole time. That usually after the shave it won't be touching that spot, and it will heal. That it'll be whatever. But these new sores, and I've only been dealing with them for the last like probably week to 2 weeks now, are I'm like the roof of my mouth is real bruised and like sore. And then like obviously as I was saying yesterday in yesterday's video, my jaw's like fractured and shit. So I got a lot of pain from the top left as well from that. But this pain that comes I'm just pretty much today realizing now what these pains are from. And it's because now that my dentures are seated properly and they actually, they stay pretty much in place. They don't do a whole lot of moving around. They still at times do, but for the most part, they're pretty concrete, set into my mouth, and, I don't have to really worry about it. It's because now that they are so good, I am getting to the point where the hard things that I wasn't able to chew, before the last, fitting or adjustment are now edible because my dentures don't move. And that's cool, but see, my mouth isn't used to biting stuff that hard. And so what I'm doing is the reason the roof of my mouth is so sore is because I'm sitting here and I'm biting down on stuff and it's jamming the top denture into the roof of my mouth because I'm biting really hard on like pistachios. I fucking love pistachios. And it just works out that I never honestly had a pistachio in my whole entire life until about 6 months pre-surgery. And my teeth were terrible and I could barely put any pressure on them. But I had enough pressure where I could still eat like a peanut and stuff. But I stay away from peanuts because when you bite them into the small, hard, sharp, cornery pieces, they would slide into the pits under my teeth because like, I've said this before, but my teeth actually had like pits that dug out from the side of my tooth that went under the tooth to the nerve, and food would get trapped down in there, and then I have to sit there and spend this time of trying not to hurt myself and hit my nerve, which is terrible, and try to pick out all the shit that I got inside there. So I stopped eating a lot of stuff that would leave small, tiny little hard pieces in my mouth just so that way I didn't have to worry about, poking myself and shit down in those gums. So I found, somebody told me to try a pistachio, because I'd never had one before, and they were like, oh my god, dude, they're so good, and I ate one, and I fell in love with them, and I started eating them, like, left and right, and just dealing with the consequences. And then I told myself, about, like, a month into it, dude, if you just stop, sooner or later, your teeth will be fixed, and then you'll be able to eat these things without any issue and enjoy them without having to worry about this and that, and stuff like that. So I stopped. And it was one of the hardest things because, like I said, I just tried them for the first time, so I was just getting used to what they taste like, and then I had to stop, and I was like, God damn it, this sucks, because all I want is pistachios, and everybody around me was eating pistachios all the time because that's what everybody just ate at the time. And so I was always never allowed to have them. Now, my manager had some, and I took some yesterday, and I chewed them, and I realized that I can actually chew them, so I've been eating them, like, the last 2 days, just taking, like, small handfuls of them every once in a while. And then that today, biting down on it, is what made me have the realization that it's because I'm biting down on these hard nuts that my mouth aren't used to biting down so hard for. So it's like, it's pretty much, even though I can bite it, it's jamming the top denture into the roof of my mouth, or the bottom denture into the bottom of my mouth, either way. And that's why I'm getting these sores that, half of me kept thinking, oh man, I'm going to have to go have them adjusted again. This sucks. Like, I'm going to have them adjusted again. And then, like, I'm kind of glad I thought of this, because it's like, it's not really that they're rubbing and they're sore because of that. They're not rubbing at all. It's just pressure. It's all, every time the denture moves in my mouth, pushes into the top of my mouth, is when I get the pain. And it's usually, obviously, when I'm biting down on something hard. So it's one of those things where I think I'm just going a little too fast. I need to slow it down just a little bit, take my time, let my mouth get unsore again, and then start chewing on some hard stuff again, slowly work my mouth into it, so that way I don't have to worry about just straight up dealing with pain for a while. But, yeah, cigarette's almost gone. I have to go to work now. Well, I'm at work, but I have to go inside of work, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a like would be much appreciated. If you're wondering what I went to the store for, I actually got something I was looking for that I needed, and another thing that I'm actually fucking heads over excited for is Pokemon the Movie 2000, which I know is not real. I mean, to me, I think it's a fantastic fucking movie, but I had this movie, and like, it was good and shit, but I put it inside of a VCR that was known to eat tapes, and you never guess what happened. It ate my tape, and when I tried to get it out, it ripped the video, and obviously, and a VHS, that's just pretty much game for it's over. And so that was cool. I got that for $1 or something. $1, or I think 50 cents actually. And then I got this lamp, which is just, really simple lamp. But I need it because I need to take it apart, and I'm going to make my own little festive lamp for my father for down south at the cabin, at our cabin. So, yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.